How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow? I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots and
Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy, LeBron, Female Rap Elite. I'm back with a quick video. So, look, you know how this shit goes. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Please make sure that you are hitting the bell notification and that you hit all notifications so you know each and every time that I go live. So, I hope all of you are having an amazing morning. You know, I'm saying I've been starting my day at like 7 o'clock. Just doing some shit, doing some laundry and shit like that. And I said, yo, so last night I ended up going to sleep early. So I didn't even realize that Nicki released her greatest hits album last night on the Queen Radio Volume 1. So when I woke up this morning, I seen her on the timeline. I thought that it was a damn joke. So I said, okay. So she dropped that, release that. Let me ask you all a question, because I seen some people on Twitter saying this. They're like, Nicki released the Queen Radio Volume 1, you know, her greatest hits album. Why are you not buying Super Freaky Girl? And I don't know if your experience has been the same as mine, but you can't buy Super Freaky Girl from the album. Listen, let me tell you this. I want to be frank. If you brought up that Queen Radio Volume 1 album and you had the ability to buy Super Freaky Girl off of that, that means that you didn't buy all the versions you were supposed to. Let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong, because if when I opened that album up, it said complete your album, but it was all of the songs that were like, I couldn't buy Super Freaky Girl. I couldn't buy Do We Have a Problem? I couldn't buy We Go Up. Like, those songs I couldn't purchase. So I didn't understand when people was just like, oh, y'all being lazy. Why are people not buying the Super Freaky Girl from the album? Because you can't buy it. And if you purchase that, I think what happened is the people, Nicki releasing this greatest hits album, for the people who haven't purchased like Super Freaky Girl, of course they're gonna be met with that track, so they could purchase that track. It's smart as hell what she did. I think it's dope as fuck. Like the weekend of her VMA Vanguard, her video Vanguard performance, that she released her greatest hits album. And then I also felt like it was dope. Like, I was going through the album, and y'all know, like, I don't ever forget about this song, Catch Me, but Catch Me is like there. And I just feel like it's dope as fuck to let all of these people who, because listen, I know you might feel like it's crazy, but there's always a new fan. Like, yeah, even in 2022, there's always a new fan. It be freaking me out sometimes, like even just reading through comments sometimes, like some people finding out about Nicki. Like, somebody commented on one of my videos, was like, they found out about Nicki during Pills and Potions, but also I don't know how old they were. So people meet the music at different times. So I just think it's dope that she released this greatest hits album. It has all of her older music on there. And so people could go through that and just kind of like get into it. So let me see who's up in here real quick. What's up, lady? What's up, Nyla? What's up, Sharon? What's up, Tamira? Shout out to Tamira for making my intro. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Low Keys Lounge? It brings so much nostalgia. Yeah, so let me bring that up real quick. So Nicki shared that on her Instagram. Give me a moment. I actually got some gum in my mouth, but I'm not trying to kill y'all this morning, so I'm gonna be nice and I'm not gonna really chew it like that. Yo, I never forget, yo, being in school in New York. One of my teachers, she was so petty. She hated when we chew gum. If you can understand the way that it sounds, don't nobody want to hear no kids chewing gum in no class. My teacher, Miss McCrae in Albany High, when I tell you, see, this was my keyboarding class. People be looking on some real shit. Even as a male, I feel some type of way when people be like, how do you type so fast as a man? And I'm just like, yeah, I didn't take keyboarding in school. And also I had data entry jobs and all different types of jobs. Like, I type fast, whatever, right? Well, Miss McCrae, when I tell you, she used to be on our ass hard. Like, she was like, no, you're gonna know how to type without looking at the keys. All of these other distractions, like she'd be like, take the gum out your mouth. She never let us chew gum. So it was this big girl in our class named Toya. She was just a big girl, whatever, right? So she kept telling Toya, if I catch you one more time with the gum in your mouth, you're getting kicked out the class. Get the gum out your mouth. When I tell you she ain't take that gum out her mouth, she kicked her out. And like, Miss McCrae, like I felt like she was low key an alcoholic then too, because not only did we live in New York, but see, we used to go down to the outlets in Massachusetts, right? So Miss McCrae lived in Massachusetts because when we seen her car when we would take the back bus home, like if you took the back bus home from school, you would see her license plate and it was Massachusetts. I'm like, oh, she must live in a close part to Massachusetts and New York, so she travels like back and forth. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yo, this lady, she kicked this girl out the class for chewing gum, and she was just like, I just kicked Latoya out, and she's coming down the hallway, and you can't miss her, and just slammed that shit. Did y'all have them those phones in your classrooms where you wherever your classroom was, like where they would call the office, they would pick that shit up and call the office, like, yeah, I just sent Latoya down, you can't miss her. She ain't even wait for them to respond back, and she just banged it. Boom. I thought that shit was crazy. I always sneak my gum though. I had to have candy and gum in school. I just felt like that was just a part of the protocol. So let's bring up Nicki Minaj. Also, any of y'all watch that Caresha Please interview with Young Miami interview? Caresha Please with Megan Thee Stallion. What did you feel about it? What did you think about it or feel about it? I just personally didn't really care for it, to be honest with you. Um, Megan Thee Stallion, I could tell that she got her media training on point or whatever, but I just personally, I just felt like it was pretentious as fuck. The whole conversation was filibuster. The whole conversation is just filibuster, just filler. I was just like, what the fuck? Hold on, let me bring this up. Enrico Nasty better thank God for damn Doechii and Megan Thee Stallion because they definitely brung up her monthly listeners on Spotify. So listen, so Nicki Minaj, Queen Radio, Volume 1. I wonder why she went with this. And then when I read the title on Apple, I was like, maybe this is the reason why she went with that. So Papier, Do We Have a Problem is on there. So you see, he commented Queen Radio Volume 1. So this is essentially a compilation of Nicki Minaj's greatest hits. Let me see if I could bring something up real quick. If you here, please make sure that you like this video, thumbs up. Make sure that you support Super Chat the channel. Also, let me throw my Cash App up. I prefer Cash App, to be honest with you. So shout out to the people who always show love and support me, even without me throwing that up there. But you can Super Chat now. You can also Cash App. I prefer that because I do personally. So let me bring this up real quick. Let me go to Google. All right. Surprise. All right. So that grape juice. So let's go here real quick. Stop. Let me bring this up. Yeah, I got something that I got to do. That's why I was like, let me come at 8:30. Typically, I come like on Fridays. If it's like today's my late day, I don't got to be in work until 12:30. But I don't like going live at like it'd be too close, and I need to be off of here. So no, I like to give myself time. So screen surprise. Nicki Minaj releases new album Queen Radio Volume 1. I don't know why they said I didn't take that as a greatest hits album. This is not a fucking surprise album. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. So anyway, Nicki Minaj releases new album Queen Radio Volume 1. Let's see. Nicki Minaj sprung a release on fans. I wish I would have read the actual article from Apple Music where this is a greatest hits album. So let's keep going. So Christian Queen Radio Volume 1, the set functions a 28-track hits collection featuring gems like Starships, Moment for Life, and Anaconda. Newer numbers such as Do We Have a Problem and the current Billboard Hot 100 #1 Super Freaky Girl. The release comes ahead of the receiving the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard at the MTV VMAs this Sunday, August 28th. Make sure that y'all tuned in and ready for that shit. So let's go. Look at them showing all of my stuff on the side that I be looking for and sneakers and stuff. It's like, come on. So Queen Radio Volume 1 features Super Freaky Girl, Roman's Revenge, Did It On Him, Bees in the Trap, Chun-Li, Do We Have a Problem, We Go Up, High School, Moment for Life, Truffle Butter, Itty Bitty Piggy. That's dope. I'm happy that she could put that any and everywhere now. Because that is a part of her collection as far as like coming through and making way. That honestly should have been a little higher on here. TBH. It should have been a little higher. Barbie Dreams. Barbie Dreams is, you know what? I love Nicki and I love her songs, but Barbie Dreams is a song that I like it in that moment where it came out for the shock value. But I could either take it or leave it, to be honest with you. Anaconda, Super Bass, Starships, Pound the Alarm, Your Love, which is one of my favorites, Right Through Me, which is one of my favorites, Bed, which I love, Favorite, which I love, Save Me. Save Me need to be higher. Why is Save Me at number 21? Save Me is the one that really deserved the video and all of that. Like, I don't even care how good the song would have did if she would have, because back then Nicki used to be talking about that. So Save Me, Fly with Rihanna. Fly was one of those songs after it came out, I could take it or leave it. I like the message behind it and all of that, but I don't really stream Fly like that. Seeing Green with Lil Wayne, Hard White. Of course, she had to throw that on there. That was hard. Bussin', Looking Ass, Nigga, Catch Me, and Girls Fall Like Dominoes. What would, yo, that would be crazy. What if Nicki performed Looking Ass at the motherfucker? Because she has a video for that song. You know what I'm saying? So what if she did Looking Ass at the damn um at the VMAs? I don't think she would though, to be honest. Oh my God, I love Save Me. Me too. This time you save me. This time you. Barbie Green's Dreams was fire. But I had this weird thing, right? Let me go through this list and just tell you the songs that I play. Obviously, I play Super Freaky Girl. I play Roman's Revenge. Did It On Them is a song that I like, but I like to see her perform it more, to be honest with you. I don't stream that song a lot now, but if it comes on, I'm cool with it. Bees in the Trap, same way. I normally see her perform those songs. Like, those is like old school vintage Nicki to me. But Chun Li definitely play. Love that song. I love the production. I love the lyrics. I love everything about it. Do we have a problem? Yes. We go up. Of course, we still playing that. I still play High School. I play Moment for Life a few times a week, every week. Truffle Butter here and there, but I do like Truffle Butter and I enjoy it. But I enjoy Nicki's part and Lil Wayne's part the most. Itty Bitty Piggy, of course. Barbie Dreams is good, but it's a take it or leave it for me. Anaconda is a hit. I love to see her perform that too. I don't really seek that song out. I do like Super Bass, Starships. Yeah, Pound the Alarm is one of my favorites as far as long as. Why didn't she put The Night Is Still Young is on here? How could you put Bussin' on here without The Night Is Still Young? I felt like that was important. I don't know. You think that was just a miss? She said she picked every song. So I mean, she wanted on here. She wanted the songs on here that she wanted. But where's The Night That's Still Young? I honestly would have swapped. Nah. Out of which songs would you have, if you feel like The Night Is Still Young should have been on here? Girls Fall Like Dominoes is on here. Catch Me is on here. Bussin'. Let's see how many songs. What songs on here that I probably. So I'm gonna count Seeing Green, Fly, Anaconda, even though we know that was a big song. We know that. I'm just saying based off my taste and what I listen to. I don't really play Bees in the Trap or Did It On Them, the album version. I like to see Nicki perform them. That's just how I am. I don't play Did It On Them like that. I don't, but I know there's somebody who does. But I would have, to me, this is only, I'm not like demanding or anything where you're saying, oh, fans just can't be happy. No, I would have liked to see The Night Is Still Young on here. So out of which songs that I don't play like would have like, would I have liked to see that swapped out for? Let's see. Bees in the Trap is such a hip hop type early song for her, so I understand that. Um, Rihanna's classic on Fly. So yeah, Little Drink, The Wayne, Seeing Green. I would have took that one off because that song is kind of new, and yeah, I would have took that off for The Night Is Still Young, personally. So, but then again, it's volume one, right? I don't play The Night Is Still Young, but I play Did It On Them. See, that's interesting. That's interesting. I like The Night Is Still Young because I feel like it's so. I feel like it's so inspirational and it's like upbeat. So that's why I like that song. What's up, Drika? Yes, please make sure that you hit the like button. This is not going to be a long video at all. Let's see. Good morning, Elise. Hit the like button. Did It On Them has to always be performed. Yeah. On the next volume, I love to see Chirac, Hove Lane, I Lied, and Shanghai. But see, I felt like we just got those on Beam Me Up Scotty, though. That's why I was saying, like, I could have went without Seeing Green on that. I would rather see the Night Is Still Young like that. You know what I'm saying? But shit, we got what we got. Want Some More is a hit. People sleep on when they say, start talking crazy. That's when I know they want some more. That's when I'm getting it, but fuck it, they want some more. I feel like Want Some More is on the level of a Miami. like B-sided. You know what I'm saying? I like to see Nicki perform that song too. She performed it on the Pinkprint tour. But I feel like Want Some More is on the level of a Miami, where it's just like a B-side. It's just like a fan favorite type of track. It's like almost like Countdown by Beyonce. Like that song wasn't really big on radio, but it was when she came out with that album. It was one of the favorite songs from the fans on that project, even though it didn't really do that good, like radio wise. It really didn't. Um, would have swapped Bussin' for The Night Is Still Young. I could see that too. Whammables. I don't know why people give Whammables so much acclaim. I don't understand you surf fans. I don't understand surf fans. I don't understand Whammable fans. I like Whammable, but what about Put You in a Room? That song is better than both of those songs. Whammables is good, but I'm telling you, it's a reason. Let me tell you something. Where you get that Bentley from? Where you did? Nicki knew what she was doing putting that shit on the bonus. That shit did not deserve to be on the album. It didn't, and only an artist would really get it. Understandably, the lyrics was okay, but it just wasn't album lyrics. That was like mixtape type. What the fuck was she saying on that shit? I can't even remember it like that. I like Whammables, but it's just not a standout for me. Like Put You in the Room. Hey, you ain't gotta leave. Mm-mm. You can leave. Mm-mm. Now that's a motherfucking hit. I feel like that should have been on. Well, Put You in a Room. You know what? Thank God for the executive producer's mind and everything. Because even though Put You in a Room is good, it's still a bonus song. I don't see where that song would have fit in with the Crying Game, with I Lied. Where would have that song fit in at? Really question. Where would have Put You in a Room fit in on that album? It didn't, and it was a bonus song, just like motherfucking Whammables, and that's where they deserve to be. Honestly, Nicki got an ear for it. Just like Miami is a really good song, but it deserves to be towards the end of the album. I give her that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the Night Is Still Young is one of my faves. Night Is Still Young definitely should be on there. Yes, I'm the best should have been on there. That's a nice mention. This is only volume one, so I can't wait to see what the others still consist of. Right Through Me. Catch Me is really good. Yeah, Catch Me is my shit. You still to prove points, but your game always make me lose points. Yeah, that shit goes hard. That shit was just raw. I loved it. Um, let's see. Remember, this is volume one. Autobiography. Autobiography was good. What was autobiography over the what beat was that on again? Wembles is my shit, but I do agree. It's a bonus song. Yeah. Whammables, I feel like she freestyled it, to be honest with you. It wasn't really like I felt like the lyrics was okay, like, but it wasn't like album shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in comparison to Want Some More and songs like even she was spitting on I love the fact that she put Better Vibes on there too, because that was my shit. Nicki spit on that shit. What the fuck was she said? Um, everything was based off my context, but Balenciaga's with the python strap because you was caught up in the rush and you was caught up in the thrill of it. Put you in the crib and you ain't never building it. I was killing it. Now you got me popping pills in it. I told baby hit you. I said this nigga bugging because I was doing it for us. I told him fuck the public. Couldn't believe that I was home alone, contemplating overdosing, no more coasting, no more toasting over oceans. I love that motherfucking song. When I tell you I love Better Lies, that first verse and then the second verse, yeah. I just figured when you saw me, you were free from the lies. When the tears came down, it's like you ain't even noticed some. If you had a heart, I was hoping that you would show us some. What the fuck you really telling me? What you telling me? I could tell you lying. Get the fuck out. Don't yell at me. I ain't mean to catch a felony. This ain't how to be a player. You ain't Bill Bellamy. She killed that shit. And the first verse was just touch me though. Like when she was just talking about, and I guess that's when she was going through all of that shit with Safari. Do y'all all remember when she performed that song and she looked really emotional? I could tell that she felt that shit. Yeah. And like I felt like Pills and Potions would have went along with her speech that she did at the BET Awards that year when she was just like, remember when Nicki did that speech when she was just like, I said that, I'm not going to care about what people say about me. I'm going to do me. And she was just like, I was in my house the other day and I couldn't breathe. And I was just like, wow, she couldn't breathe. Like that was that part. And then also in that album, she also spoke on that in the Crying Game. And that's what kind of connected it to me when she was just like, was she saying that shit? I couldn't breathe and you ain't even know it. How come you never show it? All this love you think of. All I want is to love and be loved. So I was like, oh, all of these situations kind of like connect together back into that Safari shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Bed of Lies, that's my shit. You can never make eye contact. Everything you got was based off of my contacts. Balenciagas with the and the python strap, but you was caught up in the Russian. You was caught up in the thrill of it. Put you in the crib and you ain't never pay a bill in it. I was killing it. Now you got me popping pills in it. I told baby hit you. I said this nigga bugging because I was doing it for us. I told him fuck the public. Couldn't believe if I was home alone contemplating overdosing. No more coasting, no more dosing over oceans. I love that part. I'm gonna play that shit when I get off here. They said you don't go, you got until it's gone. Yeah, that's my shit. The Pinkprint was such an emotional time in the album for Nicki. Like all of her pain was put in music. I love Catch Me. I was just listening to Nicki's Come Up DVD freestyles and seeing her come up for her from a huge influence. The fan base is just amazing again and again and again. She shows she is the chosen one. Yeah. And that's why these people get mad. And it's just like people like, oh, she got a Jim Jones following. No, she's just an amazing artist who really stood the time. She's still here and people appreciate that. So it's like, I think Nicki fans know, and I don't think like, of course, Nicki fans range and she has like different age groups of people who love her. But she has different age groups of people who love her, but a lot of her fans is like the vintage, like older fans too. So you can't sleep on that. And all of that, her fans is young and all of that shit is not true. Pinkprint is my favorite album by her. She have won the best rap album. So yeah, please make sure that you check that out on iTunes, any platform where you could buy that, support it. I think on iTunes, if you complete your album, if you've been supporting the singles and all of that, that album is only $6.85 to purchase. I also just purchased Spice album. Well, I pre-ordered it. So I always support Spice. So anytime she got something coming out, I always buy it. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I love Save Me. The first vulnerable ballad we got from Nicki, right? I try from you can find myself. All these dreams, all these what? All these says you gave me strength, gave me. I remember when that album came out, and I remember I had picked my niece up from because she was with my brother, and I was picking her up to go do something. And I just remember she was like a younger then. They was like little babies, like walking then. So what year did that come out? So that was 2010. Yeah. You got to realize, like, especially the certain people, like, you know, my nieces, they were born in 2007. So you got to imagine Nicki is special to them. They grew up with her. All of that. And you know that I was playing all of that shit. Like, what? They was young as hell, but I damn sure played that stupid hoe shit. That's still one of their songs that they go to play now. It's funny to them. It's like they understand the message to it. Like, you a stupid hoe. You a stupid hoe. They get it. It's funny to them. You know how like when you need the song to go back to be petty and shit like that, it's kind of like that's that song to them. I really want Nicki and Spice to finally work together. Spice is out of her contract too. Cause I boom boom tighter than your mouth. LaRon, I'm an OG Barg. I'm 52. That's what's up. See, the fan base is crazy. Regretting Your Tears. I love that song so much too. Look what you done in the background. Silencer now sounds so loud. Try to put you with now. Look at you now, stuck in the background. My favorite verse is the second verse. 2 seats in my 2-seater. Used to pull off for me, leave me. Try to front, know you did your dirt. Nah. How did the second verse go? Plus, I got that ass like Selena. She had bars on that second verse, and she was singing it in the melodic way. She had bars on that second verse. How did the second verse go? Regretting your tears because you tasted. Don't rush, take time, baby, taste them. Damn, baby, you know you got nerve. I'm a bad, I'm a bad, but you used to that. You gonna fuck around and make me do your back. Used to creep, creep with you through the back. You come out the back, I bring you the You went the back like Nina. Plus I got that ass like Selena. And you know now, 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 now. Ain't that bitch that gonna drop down drop down. I wanna show you like a like this. It's too many lyrics. Listen, it's certain songs I know like that, but there's certain ones that like yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love Save Me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Save Me too. Let's see. How can I watch her performance with cable? I don't know. You might want to get like if you got a smart TV, you might want to see if you could get like what's that TV app called? Is it Sling TV or something like that? You know that they'll have it online. I don't know how you're gonna be able to watch it. To be honest with you, I love the last one. Which one? This conversation made me happy. I'm just remember a lot of the stuff when I first heard these songs. Do you feel like she should have had the best on it? Well, the best or what's that song with Kanye West? She probably ain't want that on there, Blazing. Yeah, but I'm telling you, when the album dropped, Super Freaky Girls is gonna turn into an Anaconda to me. I love Anaconda, but it's just gonna turn into a album song. I can't wait to see what else is on Nicki's projects. But yeah, I feel like, judge your psychology. I think it's interesting in all of us what songs we gravitate to. I fuck with Super Freaky Girl right now. That's the song we support. And Roman's Revenge is my shit. Did it on them. I love to see it perform live. Same for Bees in the Trap. I don't play Bees in the Trap or did it on them, really. I don't. I like to see Nicki perform and Pimp It Ain't Slick. Then I've been did that. And I love to see that the crowd still knows it and it's still relevant. But that's not a, personally, it's like, I like the song and I like that is a song in her catalog, but it's not a song that I go to. And I feel like you can't say that, oh, you're not a fan because you don't have certain songs that you lean to more than others. So yeah, number one and number two, yes. Number three and number four, I like to see her perform them live. It's just like even with Beyonce, it's certain songs by her that I love to see perform live. Damn, it's 9 o'clock. Well, my Megan the Stallion and Caresha commentary is gonna be high overview because that shit is just let's just finish this up. Chun Li, yes. Do we have a problem? Yes, I love that song. We Go Up, yeah. High School, yes. Moment for Life, definitely. Truffle Butter, it's weird to me. I love that song, but I don't seek it out that much. And I love it every time I hear it. But it's like when I be like, do I want to hear a Nicki Minaj song or whatever? It's weird because it's weird how your mind works. And I guess when whatever songs that you're on at the time, because I never really seek that song out, even though it's a really good song. And I know that it's certified several times. That just goes to show you like how is your makeup made up? Are you a hit chaser or do you a person who only likes the big hits or whatever? Or what songs do you like? Like Itty Bitty Piggy, I loved, and that's a song that's now on streaming platforms, but it wasn't before. That was a song that literally like was a part of the process of making Nicki like into the artist that she is. Barbie Dreams, I could take it or leave it. And I think it's because me and Nicki is around the same age. I love Biggie Dreams. Like, you know what I'm saying? She killed it too. But it's just it's I like Barbie Dreams. I love the ending verse of it of all. Like, yeah, she spazzed on that shit. That was a little treat. I like that. So that to me, Barbie Dreams is good. It was controversial, but it's not a song that I'd be like, I want to play Barbie Dreams by Nicki Minaj. Anaconda, kind of like the same. I like to see her perform it, but I don't seek it out. Super Bass, I love it. It gives me a nostalgic vibe, so I fuck with that. Starships, I don't go around playing Starships, but I like to see her perform it though. I like to see how hype and how people like, oh, they still fuck with it. And that might throw you for a loop because I love Pound the Alarm. Maybe because it's from the Pinkprint and it's just memories or whatever. But I like Pound the Alarm. I love the lyrics and I like the way that she rapped on it. Your Love, yeah. Right Through Me, love it. Bed with Ariana Grande, I love that song. I really, really do. Yeah. So, and I could have went without. And I know people, and it feels good though because we all have a difference of opinion. Seeing Green, I love Nicki's verse, but and Wayne to me, he had the best verse on the album, but it's not really worth it for me to go through all of that. I would rather see her just do the verse live. To be honest with you, everything else I fuck with. Hard White, of course, bussin'. I love how she rapped on that shit. It took me a minute to even get that fucking second verse when she was. It took me a minute to get that. It was like it was a tongue twister. Looking ass, I love it. What if she start the VMAs with that? She ain't gonna do that though. That's too vulgar. I feel like, but she could fuck your mind up and do it. Catch Me is definitely a favorite. And when I'm with, she spazzed on that shit. Girls Fall Like Dominoes. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No, stop. Hold on a second. Oh, we can't do that. My bad. So let me see. So it was a moment. No, most songs I like aren't the main hit. See, I'm the same way. And people, Chun Sway is good, but I don't really, let's be honest, I don't go to Queen looking for Chun Sway. I don't go there looking for that. I be on Queen for Chun Li. Um, I love Ganja Burns. Believe it or not, I do love the way that Nicki spit on Rich Sex. I love that. I love LLC. I love Chung Lee. I like Good Form. Of course, Nip Tuck, Miami, mm, Coco Chanel. There's a few songs that I could have went without though. Like my friend who passed away loved that damn Weekend and Nicki Minaj song. I really wish that they could have did a video. I don't know, this might be way off, but I wish that Nicki could have did a video for Thought I Knew You. And like, I don't know, I always had this vision in my mind where it's like they be in like this room and it's like Nicki is facing forward, but this nigga is doing mad cheating and shit behind her back. And she's like, I thought I knew you. And this nigga doing all types of shit while having his hand on her or being rude to her. But it's just a world of whatever going on behind her. And then in front of her, it's just kind of like blank. And she just kind of like going through it with this nigga. I really like that song, but it's a skip. I just kind of seen something visually for it. But that's another thing, though. I feel like when it comes to music videos, sometimes people overthink it because nowadays people don't have the talent and they want everybody's video to be this huge budget. It don't really require that. Look at Beyonce and Dance for You or whatever. Sometimes the like, and that's just one song, right? Don't make people think that you have to have these huge budgets or you're nothing. No, it's not about that. It's about executing the motherfucking song. Look at Ashanti Foolish, right? Like if I could say anything, right, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, and you know if somebody does this after, I've always spoke about this. I kind of wish that Nicki Minaj Regretting Your Tears, I wish the video paid like an ode to Ashanti Foolish, because you know people do songs over and they sample songs, but do people do videos over? And I know that people want to do their own treatment and stuff, but I wish that Regretting Your Tears was more like Foolish. I felt like Regretting Your Tears, it was just like, yes, I have the money, I have the budget, I got the money to shoot a dope video, and the video was beautiful, but I didn't feel like the accents. It's important for me for a music video to have, like, you know, when somebody's dancing and they have accents to the beat and stuff like that, it's like their dance's accent with the beat. I feel like I wanted the video to match that and I wanted to see certain things and it just didn't happen. So to me, that's important. It doesn't matter if you have a budget for a music video. What is the video doing? How is it accenting the song? Like that's why I felt like with Crazy in Love, that video is crazy. Like I just felt like, especially to the end when she walk away with the hand on the head and walking away, it matches. It's like her strut. Everything is just, if it's one thing, and I have to be completely honest, years and years ago, Beyonce taught me about accents. And when she said that shit, I was like, that is so true. She was like, I like how, you know, the dance is accent. If you don't, and I feel like this the same with music videos, it has to be a match. It doesn't matter if it's beautiful and it's shot beautifully. If it don't match the song, it's not going to be a match for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was a beautiful video, but I just didn't watch it like that. I didn't care for Coco Chanel at first. I love Coco Chanel. The foolish homage would have been fire. See? Yes, it would have. Let's see. I'm a boss bitch. Let's see. Boss ass bitch. Remix #1 Nicki song. Oh yeah, it would have been cool. So listen, let's move on to this Megan commentary because I'm about to get the hell up out of here. So Megan Thee Stallion and Young Miami did an interview on Revolt. And let me just see. Give me a second. Caresha, please. What did you all think of the interview with Megan Thee Stallion and Young Miami? I'm gonna say this, and I know that people will be like, well, Nicki talks about sex and stuff like that too. Yeah, but I don't know. See, I guess I get a little confused off of the platform of Revolt TV. And I understand that people, and listen, I know that sex talk happens like on Queen Radio and stuff like that, but I do kind of feel like it's a different type of platform. I don't know. I feel like the City Girls have so many young fans. And please, this is one of those moments where you can correct me in the comments or call me out and say that you feel like that is a contradiction. But I just feel like I don't think it's cute with Young Miami and Caresha talking about all this sex and you'll fuck me and all of this. And I just didn't feel like it was appropriate. Not on, and I know that on YouTube they do certain things where they restrict certain things, but I don't know. Like, is this what the? I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the talk on there is the reason why a lot of women perpetuate a lot of these things. Like, I don't know. Let me know what you felt about it. So anyway, Megan Thee Stallion and Young Miami get flirty on Caresha Please. And besides the flirting, it was just nothing really going on. Let me tell you how I really felt about it. I don't know when this interview was done, but Young Miami did zero research on Megan Thee Stallion's album. Zero. It was like she didn't know. All she did was ask her question. And I mean this in the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? I mean it in the best way possible. Sometimes I'm just like, why is Young Miami here? It's just like, I don't care what nobody say. You could, like, somebody made a comment on my channel earlier and was like, oh, Young Miami's personality got her. I don't feel like Young Miami's personality is potent. I don't. I feel like between her legs is what got her to wherever she is right now. I feel like it's a good thing for the city girls because hopefully that pours in more into them and it makes people want to support them because they see Caresha. But I don't really feel like, listen, let me tell you some shit. You know when somebody got a position and they rocking it and you can see the future potential in all of them and something like that. And I'm not saying that Young Miami can't improve or anything, but it just like seeing her up there do those, like, I don't feel like she's profound. I don't feel like she's well read. And it's just like, she's literally just stuck there and she's doing it. Why you name it that? Why you name your album that? It was like, there was nothing deep about the interview at all. And it's just like, this shit is a whole filler bus. It's filler. It's filler. Like, anyway, so let's keep going. So Megan Thee Stallion and Young Miami get flirty. That was about the best part of it, to be honest with you. The good friends talk about sex, dating, and their careers on Young Miami's new show. They often put their friendship on display for their fans on social media, but now Megan Thee Stallion and Young Miami are sitting down for a one-of-a-kind interview. The City Girl star found success outside of rap as the host of her own Revolt series, Caresha Please, and following her episode with best friends JT and Saucy Santana. Young Miami is chopping it up with the Houston hottie Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I caught in this interview too? Because you remember when Megan was on Realer Than Real, she had said, "Free JT, hey, real bitches fuck with me." And if you could remember the temperature back then, it did appear that Megan Thee Stallion didn't fuck with Young Miami. So Megan Thee Stallion is funny style. She talking about all of these fans starting wars and stuff. So you was in the mix of that too, and you was guilty of it. And then you also really Megan, just stop it. So it was just like they was both talking about it at one point in the interview. They was just like, I didn't know because it was a city girl summer versus hot girls, and she was like, we seen each other and it was okay, but yeah. So you did feel some sort of way. So admit that you do let certain shit fuck with you too, and especially like certain things like the city girls and Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know what the issue was with Young Miami between her and Megan Thee Stallion. Maybe it was just that they didn't know each other, but there was a thing, like, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. She ain't do this type of shit that she did to Nicki, to JT and Caresha. She didn't do that. So please. And you know what? In some odd way, I feel like Megan Thee Stallion low-key thinks she better than the City Girls because even though she got Grammys, she's not really that farther than them, but she is a little bit more up there because she got the Grammys and certain things like that. But I found Young Miami's commentary to be very just surface level. I don't find her to be profound, intellectual, and maybe, you know what? Correct me. Maybe that's not what you're looking for. But to me, I feel like if you're a host of a show, at least be able to be thought provoking and ask really good questions. Just like, you were overseas. I felt like you were overseas for like a month. Like, it was just like, I felt like before Megan did the interview, they sent a sheet of like, what did you do recently? You know, I don't know how you view things when it comes out, and maybe this is the reason why Young Miami didn't ask her enough about the album, but I feel like this. Revolt is a huge platform, as you can see, per the views and everything like that, right? Why wouldn't you send her the album so that she can hear it if you said it leaked already? Why wouldn't you send Young Miami the album so she could say, oh my God, Anxiety, I love that song, even if she lied, like, oh my God, girl, Anxiety, tell me where you was going with that one, because I felt it, I got into it, even though I don't like the motherfucking song. Don't like it at all. Don't like none of the songs. None of it made me want to go back and listen to it. So You understand what I'm saying? Where it's just like, teach her how to be a host, Diddy. You got her on this platform getting millions of views, and she don't even know how to talk. I am not intrigued by Young Miami. I don't give a fuck where you from. If you like that hood, ratchet, dumb shit, you could be from the hood and still be well read, well spoken, know how to use adjectives, know how to be thought provoking, and say shit. Like, what is up with the interview? It was very surface level. On, oh, you fuck me, and slut me out. It's just like, whatever you into though, it could be a person listening and they really just loved it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so the Traumazine rapper has been enthralled in headlines recently as she battles it out in court with her label 1501 Entertainment. This has caused Carl Crawford and Jay Prince to air it out their grievances, but in her Caresha Please feature, we see that Megan is more lighthearted, in a more lighthearted atmosphere as she dishes with her good friend, whatever. All right. So previously, Meg and Miami playfully shared videos online of them flirting with one another that did nothing sales wise to their shit. They thought it was going to be some Madonna, Britney type shit. It's not like that. It's not the same impact. And we'll see more of their coming conversation. They joked about being attracted to the other one another and teased that they would have even been intimate prior to hooking up with their men. Megan is in a relationship with Partisan Fontaine, while Young Miami has been jet setting across the globe with Sean Diddy Combs. And based on her verbiage in there, it's like I don't know, man. I just don't know. We are in the era of the clout chase, the viral vixen, the viral rapper, people sticking around for no reason. I'm sorry. Even Megan Thee Stallion can rap. And when I say this, like when I watched that interview and I looked at it through my lens, I was just like, why is Young Miami here? It's just like, I want you to put anybody in your mind that you know from your community sitting there. And that's what I felt. I'm like, you not like, that is just off of luck. I don't know what it was that she built up. Maybe her and Diddy was just like, yo, this will be crazy. You know, you the city girls, you young, I'll do this, I'll do that. But to me, it's still not even really working. I feel like with all of these millions of views and these views that Revolt gets with the Caresha Please show, I personally, this is how I feel. If she want to step it up and bring more to these interviews and actually be, you know, thought provoking and just be well rounded, she need to beef it up. Like, I don't know, do people always talk about media training and different things like that? I feel like Young Miami got to beef it up, because if you really want to sell the city girls and you want to build a better base, you got to make people want to watch you. Like, I hope she don't think that talking about all this slut me and all this shit is going to make people just want to be there and just maybe it is though. Maybe it is that subculture of people who just like that dumbass talk. But I don't feel like when people are like, oh, you know, she's bringing more love into the city girls, I feel like a look is a look, right? So more eyes is more eyes, right? But I don't think those eyes are going to be, I don't think, you could put me in my place though. I don't think that those people are really intrigued. I think that those views are going up just because of the platform that it's on. And yeah, that's how I feel purposely. That's how I personally feel. So what's the tea, Meg? On a new episode of Caresha Please, Young Miami sits down with Megan Thee Stallion as they get into some spicy talk, including their preference when it comes to dating and more. Let me know. Let me know how you thought. I know. Let me know what you think. Right. So I know that because I don't want to be like a contradiction, but I just feel like Revolt and that platform and the fans and stuff that they have, maybe I could be looking into it too deep, but I just feel like with Young Miami, everything is like, damn, you talk about sex with everybody you get on here. It's just like, I know that you can't be the parents. I understand that, but it's just like, what do you have to offer outside of me? Like, what do you have to offer, slut me, dude? Like, what do you have to offer? I really felt like these interviews are pretentious as fuck. And I felt like the one even last week, it was like with the City Girl. The most interesting thing on the damn City Girls interview with Saucy Santana was how good JT looked and how she was pulling that jean jacket together and being pretentious, fixing her fake hair like it was in her face or something. That was the best part of the interview. Her look was the best part of it, not what they were saying. And, you know, the little piece that I picked up on when she was saying how people were saying, you know, JT don't got nothing going on and Young Miami didn't even answer the question. And she was just like, people say you should go solo. So you just completely just overlooked her pain and all of that. I don't understand it. So let's see. Miami getting the views, but it's not translating to album sales. That's what I'm saying. But I really feel that if she works on that, she'll be able to garner people. Like, because I don't feel like Listen, I'm only one individual, and this is why I always say, even when you see videos online with people hating on Nicki, right? Say right now, say you go to Jason Lee channel and you see that he did a video. And the funny thing about that, what I seen with his title of his video, you don't even like Megan Thee Stallion, but you did a video title saying that Nicki Minaj is bothering Megan and Cardi. Come on, you don't even like her. Are you down? Are you down that bad that you gotta make like? Are you down that bad that you will push up your enemy against another person who is an enemy to you, who don't even really care? Like, what do y'all mind process be like when you see these titles? It's like you don't even like Megan. Now you boosting her up, talking about Nicki's bothering her. Like these people is crazy as hell. And when I tell you what it means more to me is I see, let me just tell you this, how my mind thinks, right? When you'll boost up an enemy against another person that you don't like, that means that you are really insecure. I'm telling you, my ability to see through and read people is just phenomenal. That means that you have some lapses going on in that mind. Because why would you boost up Megan and you don't even like her? You don't like her. That's weird to me, and it's noteworthy. It's noteworthy because now you boosting her up. You saying all of this. She wasn't gonna be shit. You over with Marie Claire and all of this and that, and she still ain't give that man no interview. He'll be back to dissing her soon. That's just funny to me. I really hate how uneducated vibe. I really hate how this uneducated vibe that's going on is giving people with barely any common sense a leg to stand on. Young Miami is not even well. I feel like to be a host of a show, you had to be somebody who was well read. You speak very well. Like you can just have fluid conversations that just flows. Like I know that I don't think of the best word to say all the time, but I can volley back and forth with a person about, especially if it's something that I know about, or if you're asking me something about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like Young Miami, she's just not intriguing at all. It's like I really, to me, I could see why people just like, oh, pussy is the bait. That's why she got there because of fucking with Diddy. I can really see it because there's nothing. I hate to say it. It's Listen, I'm not saying that there's nothing special about Young Miami in its totality as a person, but when it comes to this show, there's nothing on here. Rather, there's nothing on here other than the person she's interviewing that's really grabbing me to make me watch the interview. Because if you want to be frank, I don't. What made me watch that? I really watched that interview with JT and Saucy Santana just because I was kind of intrigued how good like JT looked. I only really watched it because I liked how her jean jacket action was, and she kept pulling it, being all. I like extra people who do extra shit, and she was moving with the nails, trying to push her hair out, and just kept pulling it to make sure that I like the fluff sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly felt like JT's conversation was more sound, and I felt like it was better than Young Miami's. To be honest with you, I did. Just hype. Jason wants to have Tasha K Cardi lawsuit moment. What pissed me off was that she said she didn't feel the need to beef with somebody just because they were mean to Nicki, but was a horse bitch face, and I jumped on the live talking about Cardi. Exactly. Exactly. I don't like Saucy or how his name is spelled. Yeah, I don't like him either. It's like, why would you want to rap like, it's like you got a dick and balls between your legs. Why would you want to rap like a female rapper when you could be the illest nigga? So you got to realize there is some market in that too. But some people, it just depends on what you like and what you want to be like. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, if you were like, there's so many different other people who rap and do music. It's like, be yourself. You don't have to come out and be a watered down female rapper. Like they're doing that. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to come out and be like, bitch, I twerk for a band. Okay. They're queer baiting for the male gaze. Young Miami mouth will save her. What you mean? It will save her how? Some people really feel like Young Miami has this popping personality, and that's why she's on that show. I don't see it. I'll be honest with you, and I'll be fair. In a comedy TV type of way, I could see why some people may have liked Cardi's attitude, right? Her random ways. But I want to say this, and you might think that this is way off, but I felt like Nicki Minaj was the first female rapper after Kim and them, like because Kim, Foxy, Missy, and all of them. If you realize, and maybe it was because of the social media, I never really felt like they showed their personality. You really didn't know them. With Nicki Minaj, everything was fresh. She was funny. She was, she was funny. She would do accents. She looked good. Her music was good. So it was just like she was a melting pot of just greatness. So when Cardi B came and she did that, I never pictured her being in music, but yeah, being on TV doing funny shit and stuff like that, I was proud of her back then. I was like, oh, who is this girl who kind of built her shit up? She kept losing her pages, she kept getting her followers back, and now in the grand scheme of things, we know people buy followers. So you don't even know if that was real, but I felt like she had a personality that would have been for like comedy, TV, and stuff like that. And the thing is, she probably could have really made it there and not been in this type of this dungeon of fans and shit like that talking shit all the time, because rap, yeah, it can be a dungeon. It's always debates. It's always people picking shit apart. And I don't think Cardi really wanted to be a part of that. She should have just followed her. She should have just followed her instincts and just been into like TV, movies, comedies, shit like that. She probably could have really did well. Cardi B is an Instagram comedian, Twitter bully, but she wanted to go against the queen. And she really thinks that she has something special. That's the thing that gets me too. So listen, y'all, 49 minutes. I've already maxed out. I spoke about everything. Young Miami is a dumbass. I'm sorry. I don't wish the worst for her, but she needs to get some motherfucking training with doing these interviews and hosting. She holding these cards. Why album Traumazine? Why you name it that? The shit is just not cool. I feel like she's on that same shit that somebody probably told Cardi. You know how Cardi, after all of the records she sold and she's still so ignorant, it's like somebody told her that it's okay to talk like that. No. I always think about my 9th grade teacher. I'm telling you, I've never said this shit since then. I like people who correct you, you know, and I don't like people who can't be told nothing. You need to be told something sometimes so you can understand. I remember I was in 9th grade and my black English teacher, I was like, yeah, they said that the winter this year is going to be worser. She looked at me and she was like, worser? Worse. It's worser is not a word. And I never said that shit after. And I thought I was smart as hell then. But I was only in 9th grade. I was fucking 14, 15 years old. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you something. Even when people, you ever had to be put in your place because you playing too much with a person or whatever the case may be, we've all had to be put in our place or put somebody in a place. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little brother, so I know that I can be annoying sometimes. So in the past or whatever, but like, yeah, you have to put people in a place and you should be comfortable doing it. What's up, Denzel? Young Miami asks the same questions that every other interviewer asks, and I just really want y'all to focus on. She asked no questions about. She knew nothing about this album. You know, it was like Megan was just talking Traumazine, bitch, because I just be going through shit, and Megan, her body language is so fake and predictable, and like, ugh, I just didn't enjoy it. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. They're shoving these slow cookers in our face without coaching them first. And poor Doechii, you know, she's struggling to get any type of radio play. She can't get no radio play. Cardi getting radio play. Poor Megan out here doing interviews like she's so far ahead than the city girls. It's like, stop. Yeah, you really close to them if you want to be honest. You really close. In the Caribbean, we don't play with our English. We have the UK English system. I was always corrected on my speech. I can get a bit loose online. Right. Yeah. I spoke about that last night, Ashley, when we brung that clip up. Let me bring this up real quick, Ashley. See, I like that bubblicious gum and shit like that, but it don't be lasting long like this gum that I like the adult chewing mint gum. It don't last long like that, but I remember when I was younger, right? So I had sent this email to Remy Ma, and I was like acting like I was a promoter because I was so interested in the music industry and I wanted to see what a writer was, right? I wanted to know what a writer was for a celebrity when you book them for a venue and like what do they require? So I remember seeing her writer. She has so many different things on there. It wasn't really a lot, but she had like different bottles of Hennessy. Like, so you have to realize. So this is how the artists get you low key. And say they kind of like volleying back and forth with you, like they're trying to like bid for like the booking or whatever. And you like, okay, like we'll book you for $5,000. But what they'll do is they'll be very slick. Pay attention to this. You'll book me for $5,000, but you have to fulfill the writer agreements. And to be honest with you, in the contract of booking a person, they say that you should fulfill all of the writer requirements to make this an easy XYZ. That's what lets me understand how it goes behind the scenes with these celebrities and shit like that. And then I'll lead on to this other little story before I bring this up. So I had looked at Remy's rider and she wanted like bottles of Hennessy. She wanted bottles of Moet and stuff like that. I think she wanted like 20 or 50 white new towels, like facial towels or stuff like that. New. It had to be new towels. She wanted like 20 packs of Bubblicious bubble gum, and she put in parentheses no chewing gum. She had mad shit on there that she wanted. And just those additional items probably pushed the bill up. I'm talking about with all of the liquor and stuff that they requested, that probably pushed that bill up another $1,000. I'm telling you, like booking an artist is a thing. You don't just pay them you. And at that time, she was getting like what, 5,000 for a show. So you think about it, you paying 5,000, but there's other things. They got to come into the room. Then they got to get comfortable. They got their crew with them. They got their security. They niggas is with them and shit like that. They need drinks, and then all of that shit that you bought them is going right back on the bus and going right back with them. I'm telling you. Yep, no chewing gum. So then, right, this one promoter in New York City, he from what I heard, he ended up booking Foxy Brown. So I guess he was playing with her money, like not trying to like give her the rest of the money or whatever. So she was in the hotel, and he was so mad because when she was in that hotel, she ran that motherfucking bill up like over $1,000. Was like ordering all types of champagne and shit like that. She like, oh, I'm gonna get this nigga. Like you not gonna play me. I think he was trying to short her on her money. But she not see, that's one boss ass thing I love about Foxy. Like it be coming off like sometimes it could come off in a way where it may turn me off, but I understand it because she's been in this industry so long and she took so many hits from the niggas where it's just like, nigga, you gonna give me mine. So, I don't even want to say the promoter's name, but yeah, he booked her and he didn't want to pay her right. So she ran that motherfucking tab up in that hotel. Yo, this nigga hit my friend up and was just like, yo, why the fuck did Foxy? She ran up this tab and she ran up, I think it was like $1,500. She is not playing, nigga. You not, if it's one thing like being a fan of her that she taught me at a young age is you not playing with my money at all. Like she loved DJ K Slay and all of that. Rest in peace to him. But I remember she was like, I went to his video shoot. I shot for one day. They wanted me to come back. She was like, he didn't pay me my money. She did that kind of for the hood because back then everybody liked that song. But she was just like, K Slay did not pay me my money. She was like, he's a DJ. You're not going to go to the club and DJ and not get paid. Like, this is a business. I need to be, she needs to receive the money for, for servicing and showing up to the video and all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Remy likes cigars. Remy is not no damn man. What's up, JS? So yeah, it's time to get up out of here. Wait, I felt like I was bringing something up. What was I? Oh yeah, from let me go to the neighborhood talk and bring this up again. And this was also irrelevant too with Young Miami and the neighborhood talk. Hold on a second. So in regards to Megan Thee Stallion not mentioning Nicki's name, damn, hold on a second. The neighborhood talk. If you're still here, please make sure that you thumbs up the video. Please make sure that you thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe. Neighborhood. Well, I can't find. Okay, I got it. All right, so let me bring this up real quick, and then I'm getting the hell up out of here. All right.
Do you feel like y'all ever be in those type of predicaments? Like you can't work with somebody because you work with somebody else, or you feel like I feel like just
let me know if y'all hear
it.
Like I can't hear it. So let me know if you hear it.
Your friend might not feel like so good about somebody. Like, do you like go out your way to like be like, okay, bitch, I'm not fucking with you. Period.
I feel like
I can't hear that
know
shit
a person got beef with another person, you want to, you want to be loyal. You want to not really get into what they got going on because it's like if JT don't fuck with somebody, I don't fuck with you.
That's different. Yes, that's like your real.
Oh, you said like as far as artists.
Yeah.
Like as far as like, I feel like we don't got to get into that because they don't have nothing to do with us. Right. So I feel like, if y'all got what y'all got going on, it's okay for me to like both of y'all for different reasons.
I feel like everybody, I feel like this generation of girls, like it's kind of reminding me of like how the girls was in the 90s. Like I feel like the girls back then, like they didn't even, if they even wasn't on the song, like they were still at the video shoot, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's starting to get back like that. It's no need for nobody to be mad at nothing. Like it's like pointless because we all are different. Like nobody rap like the City Girls, right. And if you trying to rap like the City Girls, it's very apparent. Like nobody rap like me, nobody rap like Cardi, nobody rap like Koi, nobody rap like nobody. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we all got our own lane, and I feel like that's what's so beautiful about
Cardi
us
is
right
like
now.
her goddess.
So I feel like it'd be the fans more so
it is.
than anybody. Like they keep it up more than the actual artist, and it got the world thinking like something that's not happening.
Right. Because I remember one time it was like hot girl summer, city girl summer. And I'm like,
please, God, it's
this
not.
This shit is so bad. Bitch, I'm pregnant. What fucking summer? Like, what are we talking about? You
it's
know,
not giving none of that.
I feel like it was like at one point in the time, me and you, it never was like, I ain't know you ain't know me, but I feel like it was
been.
I don't get it.
So you feel like
anyway, so let me get them burnt cheeks off the page. Let's see if there's anything interesting up there before I get up off her. DJ Khaled releases new album. Who gives a fuck? All right. So, how I felt about that when Megan Thee Stallion talking about the female rappers, it's like if that conversation wasn't relevant for you and
so you feel like y'all
Young Miami,
and
I'm like maybe she was just trying to breathe off of it because saying like they thought that they had an issue before. Or you feel like it's the fans, but I felt like it was something bigger that Megan. She's the one who actually brought up the conversation and said that she feels like it's the fans.
Good about somebody.
I feel like her and Cardi be having these secret conversations behind the scenes, and they know that they just. Cardi, and that's what made me mad yesterday when she talked about people trying to bully. You're a fucking leader of trying to be a bully. And we've all seen how you bang out in person. Like, please. I mean this in the lightest way. Cardi, that's why I be saying when she tries to talk all this gangster shit about like you not pussy. What the black dicks and the niggas that you be around that you fuck with, like you trying to talk about the hood niggas who you know, you're not pussy because I seen your hand actions. You're not trying to be funny. The times that I came up in the 90s and shit like that, I know 15-year-olds out there not for the fuck
everybody.
Out. Like I'm telling you,
I feel like this generation of girls,
like
it's kind of reminding me of like how the girls was in the 90s.
Being no matter where you're from, but
the girls back then, like they didn't even. If they even wasn't on the song, like they were still at the video shoot. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
ain't nasty. When I'm telling you,
it's starting to get back.
I know every woman.
It's no need for nobody to be mad at
seeing how girls give it up and fighting like niggas.
Because we all
you would have got waxed. That's why she's saying I'm not.
Nobody rap like the City Girls. And if you're trying to rap like the City Girls, it's very apparent. Like nobody rap like me, nobody rap like Cardi, nobody rap like Koi, nobody rap like nobody. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we all got our own lane.
I know. I'm telling you, I've seen girls like I come from the day, and I'm not saying that this is right.
Like it be the fans.
I remember sometimes
it is
than anybody. Like they keep it up more than the actual artist, and they got the world thinking like something that's not happening.
Right? Because I remember one time it was like hot girl summer, city girl summer.
I'm like, please, God, it's
this shit is so bad. Bitch, I'm pregnant. What fucking summer? Like, what are we talking about? You know, I feel like it was like at one
grade, and she would be like,
point in the time,
this 8th grader today.
It never was like, I know you ain't know me, but I feel like
because she would not be worried.
Cool.
She'd be like, yep, I'm about to fight her, and yep, I got a blade for her. It don't even matter.
Like you can't work with somebody because
you
work with somebody else.
This girl was never fucking scared.
I feel like just friends in general. Like when
I remember she got into a fight with this one girl,
your friend might not feel like
so
good about somebody. Like
that's why I think he was in 7th or 8th grade. She got into this fight with this one girl, and then the girl mother tried to break it up, and she started banging out the mother, and then it was this rival between the girl because now it's like you coming back to school with somebody who fought your mother, so it was like they just had beef. But honestly, the girl who she fought her mother, she couldn't beat my friend.
That's different. That's like your real.
Oh, you said like as far as
she had sisters too. Her sisters were younger at the time. This was in the 90s, so imagine somebody whooping your mama. And I know that wasn't, and that's not right. But what I'm trying to say is like just to bring it back home is like when Cardi be talking that shit. I've been around.
I feel like this generation of girls, like it's kind of reminding me of like how the girls was in the 90s. Like I feel like the girls back then, like they didn't even, if they even wasn't on the song, like they were still at the video shoot. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
from the streets talking about,
it's starting to get back like that. There's no need for nobody to be mad at everybody. Like it's like pointless because we all are different. Like nobody rap like the City Girls, and if you trying to rap like the City Girls, it's very apparent. Like nobody rap like me, nobody rap like Cardi, nobody rap like Koi, nobody rap like nobody. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we all got our own lane.
Out of that type of mix, you realize like how corny people is sometimes. Like that shit is whack.
I feel like it'd be the fans more so
it is
than anybody.
So let's see. Oh shit! I'm sorry. It was playing. I didn't even realize it. Hopefully you heard the commentary. If you didn't, I really don't care. You know? Finally, listen, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. So, LeRon, we could not hear you. You couldn't hear anything that I said? You lying. I know that you heard it. Hold on. Someone text him, turn off the video. We hear nothing you said. Well, you know what? You didn't need to hear it then. So, listen, this is your boy LeRon, female rap elite. If you are new to the channel and you still here, please make sure that you subscribe because I'm not repeating that shit because I gotta fucking go. I'm sorry. So please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you check out Nicki Minaj Army on Spotify and on Apple Music. Make sure that you check out Nicki Minaj's new Greatest Hits album that she just released, Queen Radio Volume 1. Make sure that you buy the songs on there. Well, it's only like $6 to complete the album. So complete the album. Let's see where it is right now before I leave. Definitely not repeating that shit. I don't know. Nope. Hell no. Nope. Fuck no. Nope. Shit no. All right, so let me see where it is on iTunes. Number 3. Let's get DJ Khaled out of there. Let me make my purchase right now and just get Nicki in there for that $6.83. Let's just make that purchase and get it done. All right, so I completed my album for $6.83. Make sure that you go support Nicki Minaj Queen Radio Volume 1. Yes, who fighting with the mama? No, what I was saying is I'll give you very high overview what I said. I said Cardi B, when she was in that space talking about that, you know, bully and all of this shit, like Cardi talking about you ain't pussy and all of this. Like, let me tell you something. People from New York, we have a way of talking. We be like, I'm not pussy. Fuck out of here. Fuck. I'm happy that I moved away from New York because it kind of got me out of that to kind of look at it with different lens. Like, Cardi, we seen you fight, sweetheart. I've like growing up in the 90s and like really being in that fucking what was that shit? Lean on Me. We used to say that our high school was like East Side High. I'm telling you, I've experienced some of the worst fights. Girls who could really throw down. And when I seen Cardi hand action, she is not a threat. So when she's talking about, I'm not pussy, fuck out of here, whatever. Like, I literally at the time been around 15-year-olds who were like younger than that, who will bang out harder. When I tell you that I've seen some girls box out like nigga style. Yes, I've seen them throw, and I've not seen Cardi do anything like that. So she's like, I'm not pussy, fuck out of here. It's like she's trying to impress like these these white kids or these people who just need like a Cardi feel for the week to let you know that, you know, she's okay and she's not pussy. Fuck out of here. That shit don't mean nothing. When you really from that type of environment, like that shit don't mean nothing. And she's never impressed me. Like Cardi is a bully. She bullied that girl on Love and Hip Hop. And poor her, because she was, it's fucked up because she could have really fucked her up, but she was so intimidated to shit like that. So yeah, the gag is Cardi is really pussy because she cries every time somebody says something exactly. So listen, y'all, I got to get up out of here. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, all that shit. I'm up out of here. Peace.